Racing now in the first over the 2200 metres. And it was a fair line away. Wonder Years is going to settle back in the early stages, along with Golden Spectrum, Winning Volatility, Stimulation. As they sort their order out, it's Mr. Monty who jumped first, but there's no speed on in the early stages. All jostling for positions here. Asian One Handy, Go Ballistics 4 deep around Legion of Merit, Victoria's Seeker, the rail, and Champion Pal between runners. Followed there by, as they swing into the straight, by Wonder Years, Natural Storm, Stimulation. Then came Winning Volatility and Golden Spectrum as last, and he's about 10 lengths off the leader. No pace whatsoever as they approach the 1500 metres, and it is Mr. Monty in front. The old boy, 8 years of age here, a 5-time winner, greets him to the judge the first time and shows out by just on a length. Go Ballistic got to the one-off position, and Victoria's Seeker is down on the inside as they make the turn out of the straight. Next is Asian one back and one out, and Legion of Merit's been caught 3 deep with no cover on the outside midfield. Around Wonder Years on the rail. Then came Champion Pal, Stimulation, followed there by Natural Storm, 1.5 lengths to Winning Volatility, and 2 to Golden Spectrum last. The opening sections, 14.62, 24.83 and 26.2, they were all slow. Into the back, 1,000 to go, and it's Mr. Monty in front over Go Ballistic. Next on the inside is Victoria's Seeker, and there goes the first move. It's the favourite, Champion Pal. Purton's whiz to the lead now and taken control as the pace goes into the race. Next is Legion of Merit, he's still wide, followed there by Asian One. The rest are being left flat-footed here as the leader gets away by 4 lengths. The rest led up by Wonder Years, Natural Storm, Winning Volatility, Stimulation, and Golden Spectrum. There was only about 8 or 9 covering them. Now there's probably nearly 19 or 20, and he's off and gone here on Champion Pal as Purton. 5 clear on Mr. Monty. Legion of Merit, Go Ballistic, Asian One. Then came Victoria's Seeker, followed by Stimulation, Natural Storm, and Winning Volatility. But he's got a commanding lead here with 150 metres left to go to Champion Pal. He's well clear, leading by 4 lengths on Asian One, Natural Storm, but he's HOME home in the first, and what a ride. Champion Pal has bolted in the first over 2,200 metres, made that mid-race move down the back straight, opened up by 5 or 6 on the turn, and it was all over bar the shouting. Good go second, Asian One, I think, just in front of Natural Storm, who closed late. Winning Volatility, Wonder Years. Legion of Merit got chopped up at the finish there. They were followed by Victoria's Seeker, who was over on the inside. Then came Stimulation. Mr. Monty was well back in the end, as too was Golden Spectrum, and he would have been one of the last ones on crossing. Too big, too strong, Son of Niagara, Zach Purton, Paul O'Sullivan. There was no pace on in the race whatsoever. First 3-4 sections, they were all very slow. Took off heading towards the rise at about the 8:50. Got to the lead.
We can see it here again now.
Indeed we will. Let's take them from the start. We've got 2,200 metres to go as they jump away. Legion of Merit was quick away from the centre of the line. Go Ballistic quick into stride, and old Mr. Monty wanted to go forward, and he will go and lead from Asian One following. Legion of Merit just caught a little bit wide with Go Ballistic. Down on the inside in the purple and pink, we've got Victoria's Seeker. Champion Power, the eventual winner, just following him, the stablemate with the darker blue cap. They're being followed then by the diagonal stripes of Wonder Years in orange and green. Natural Storm in the dark jacket following. Towards the rear we've got Stimulation, Winning Volatility, and the top weight Golden Spectrum is last at this stage.
Yeah, so you can see him at the back there as Mr. Monty's under double wraps here in charge. Go Ballistic eventually got outside the leader. Just starting to take a pull there was the runner-up, Asian One. Absolutely no luck there for Legion of Merit. Clear excuses for him. He was 3 wide the whole way with no cover. Wonder Years got himself into a nice position there against the rail. Victoria's Seeker wasn't far away as well. And you can see Natural Storm on those black colours, third last at the moment. Keep an eye on him because he runs on a bit at the end.
He certainly does. So as they turn on down the back, now this is where the race just begins to develop. Mr. Monty just able to bowl along in front. Go Ballistic, another one with sheepskin about his head in second, just travelling quite strongly as they turn that corner. Legion of Merit has always been trapped wide. Victoria's Seeker following Asian One up in trip tonight. And just here, Zach now begins his move on Champion Pal. He says, I'm not happy with the slow pace, and he goes to take it on here on Champion Pal. So he is kicked on clear, and 1 or 2 at the back of the field now, just beginning to get a bit of a niggle on. Natural Storm coming under pressure. Wonder Years being niggled along. Winning Volatility, Stimulation and Global Spectrum out the back has got lengths to find, but he begins to open up here, Zach, as he turns the corner once again. In second place, Mr. Monty being ridden along vigorously. Go Ballistic also the majority of the field under pressure. Asian 1 is a horse now just beginning to travel into it. So he has eventually run second, but at this stage it is all one-way traffic. Champion Pal in front, just nudged out by Zach Purton there in those light blue colours. He's got the race won. It's in safekeeping. They're all playing for second place, and Asian 1's going to fare best, and he has run a nice race in defeat. But they were chasing shadows, and they were chasing the shadow of Champion Pal at the line, who wins as he likes under a good ride from